G'day, hey, hi, and welcome. Okay, I'm going to show you speed loading with my BB gun, and I'm just going to shoot off into the bush because there's a couple of trees in there looking at me funny. So there's two ways to speed load. There's what's known as the strong hand, where you hold your revolver like this, and I'm a Canadian, that's why I'm not doing this with my real revolver, which I do have one, but I can't take it out and just blink with it like this. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking my revolver, I wrap my thumb around, put my one or two fingers, whatever fits comfortably for you. The problem with this is that a lot of law enforcement were burning their fingers, in the heat, in the heat of it, they'd burn their fingers there. So this is the strong hand. Okay, so after you dumped out your shells, put it in, you twist it, and you just drop this and you're back into it. So that's how you did the strong hand. Now there's the weak hand reload, which is a little bit different. Same kind of principles, but you're just taking it from a different angle. So I'm going to reload my speed loader here. And if you practice this with dummy rounds, it's great. But the nice thing about the BB gun is that this is a Dan Wesson BB gun, before you ask, is that you can, discharge it here in Canada without too many problems. So you've dumped out your shells, okay? Now what you're going to do is get your index finger, okay? And you're going to hold that cylinder out as far as it's going to go. Bad camera angle. So you're going to hold it out as far as it's going to go, okay? And the reason why you're going to do that is so that it's stable. So it does the same effect as the strong hand. Of course, you're always going to tilt your revolver slightly down. You're going to put it in, give it a twist. Okay, this thing isn't as sprite as it was once. You index really quick, and you're back into it. For whatever reason, I guess this thing, I guess I'm starting to wear it out or whatever, but it does work pretty good. So I'll see if I can put that up to speed in two segments, where I'll do one with I got Eddie the Executive there, who's my zombie target, so I can shoot him. So I'm gonna do it once weak hand, once strong hand, and you'll get to see the difference. Okay, so I'm gonna go strong hand. Okay, so I pull it out. Okay, I've dumped my shells out. Now I'm holding it the way I said I was going to hold it. Okay, I tilt the barrel forward. In I go. Drop that away. That's it. And then, now when I'm ejecting, I want to come down here, and again I want to hold the cylinder open with my pinky, and you got to watch you don't hit the forcing cone, because when you're actually shooting a real 357 Magnum, it gets very hot. So I'll do the next one in the weak hand. Okay, so I'm going to do this one the weak hand. Okay, so basically when I pull my revolver out, okay, this is my BB gun, I've ejected it, okay, I got my finger right where it needs to be. It's well away from the forcing cone, which is really hot. I'd come down, smack it 1 or 2, 3 times, and you come down straight. And the reason why you come down straight, if you come on an angle, you could bend your ejection rod, and you don't want to do that. Revolvers are very reliable, but they are kind of a precision machine, and you got to be you can be as rough as you want with them, but you have to you have to be rough the right way with them. So after I've done that, I tilt my revolver forward. I put in my, a lot of practice, index, and then I'm out. And then I eject again. And that's it. And that's strong hand, weak hand. Now I'm badly out of practice, and with this thing you have to be, it's not as precise as my my Lima Comanche 3, which you pop it open, it stays open. This, you have to really be extremely deliberate with your actions, which is actually better for training. Like what happens is, if it hangs up at all, then you can't get the, so this does take, you got to be very firm with your grip, and you got to make sure that this is all the way, the loading gate is all the way open, and that your cylinders are not, sorry, that's pointing at you, At worst, it will just take out the camera, it won't hurt you. But anyway, I did a lot of damage on Eddie the Executive, so that's strong hand loading and weak hand loading. I know I didn't make it look as smooth as I would have liked, but the fly's really bad right now too. Adds a little bit of element of pressure. But the point is that there's more than one way to skin a cat here for reloading revolvers, and I just thought I'd share that. So anyway, rate, subscribe, share, comment, and like.